Well, as more people are taking to the roads during this holiday season, Child Safety Initiative #CarSeatFullStop is reminding families that every child below the height of 1.5 meters needs to be strapped into a car seat. This will prevent serious injury and death in case of an accident. The creator and director and spokesperson for the initiative is Mandy Lee Miller. She's with us now this morning, live from our studios in Cape Town. Mandy Lee, good morning, and thank you very much for your time. I mean, I'm sure when you hear stats like we've just read now with you, Veka, about the deaths we're already seeing on our roads in KwaZulu-Natal this past weekend, for example, 24 people already killed. Your campaign would, to many people, say this really is important. It makes sense for us to protect our children on the roads as we travel.
Yeah, it's unfortunately something that I monitor on a daily basis, and we lose at least 5 children a day on our roads. So it's a big part of why I do what I do.
Now, generally, people think that child car seats are for little ones, you know, and after a particular age you don't need. But your campaign is creating awareness that, in fact, as long as a child is up to 1.5 meters tall, no matter how old they are, you need a car seat.
Yes, so essentially a seatbelt, a car seatbelt, is made to fit an adult male of 1.5 meters or taller. And the job of the seatbelt is to distribute the crash force to the strongest points of the adult body. If you ever look at a child under around 10, 12 years old, and where the seatbelt sits on them, it's over the neck and over the unprotected belly. And when the seatbelt does its job, which is to distribute those crash forces, that is going to the neck and the belly, as opposed to, you know, the strongest points of the body, which is across the rib cage and the pelvis. So a car seat is needed all the way until they are safe with the seatbelt alone.
Yeah. So one would guess there are different types of seats then for cars to use as a child is growing up. Am I wrong?
Yes, there are 3 different stages. There's your infant seat, which is the one that most people are the most familiar with, which is the seat that looks like a bucket with a little handle. And those go up to 13 kilograms and about 75 centimeters, which is usually about a year old. Then you get the toddler seat, which is either rear-facing or forward-facing. It's safer to rear-face for as long as possible. And those seats have a 5-point harness, and they go from about a year old, when your child outgrows the baby seat, all the way until 18 kilograms or 105 centimeters, which is usually around 3.5, 4. And thereafter, they need a full back seatbelt positioning booster seat, which doesn't use a harness, but rather positions the seatbelt safely on the child and also provides side impact protection from the forces in a crash.
Yeah, one would presume that if you're able to drive a car, if you can finance a car, you can afford a car seat because they don't come cheap. But the bulk of our people cannot afford to buy car seats, Mandy Lee.
So there are the stats that we work from. Say it was released by the AA last year, I think it was, that only 7% of children in private vehicles are in car seats. And that doesn't include public transport and the like. So there are brands of car seats that are more affordable than others. And there's a local family that runs a brand called Safeway, where you can get a car seat that is very well designed and safe, and they aren't that expensive. One of the things that I've found is that while I also believe that the main reason people didn't have car seats was affordability, since 2016 when I launched Car Seat Full Stop, I've really realized that it's more about a lack of knowledge. It's more about people not understanding the forces of a crash than actual affordability. So it was quite a shock to me. Which is why I push so hard to reach as many people as possible with this message, because most people just don't know that their children need a car seat after 4 years old. And that's when it's a very long time period where children desperately need that additional protection from 4 until about age 10 or 12.
Okay,
So,
you speak about the lack of knowledge. You are creating awareness. Where else? You've got a website where people, if they are watching and listening and they were not so sure about getting a car seat, now you've empowered them with the fact that you do need one and you can get an affordable one. Where can they go to get hold of more information and understanding about your campaign, Mandy Lee?
Okay, so Car Seat Full Stop provides a wide range of information. You can find it on our website, which is carseatfullstop, all one word, .org. You can also find us on all social media at Car Seat Full Stop. And we've got a Facebook group where people are welcome to come and ask any questions they like. Myself and the other expert in South Africa, Peggy Mars from Wheelwell, we are both available to answer questions. And if you are in Joburg and you have any concerns about the installation of the seat, or even if you really can't afford a seat, you can go to Wheelwell, which is in Randburg, and donate a car seat or get a donated car seat for an affordable price as well. So, yeah, there's a lot of information out there if you know where to look. And we're trying to get to as many people as possible through Car Seat Full Stop. So, yeah, on social media at Car Seat Full Stop and on carseatfullstop.org.
Okay, thank you very much, Mandy Lee Miller there from Car Seat Full Stop. Hashtag Car Seat Full Stop. 5 children die almost on a daily basis in our cars, not because we can't afford them, but we're not aware that we need a car seat. And during this holiday season, please help us and help people like Mandy Lee to reduce that number. Let's keep our children safe on the roads.